What is going on everybody, how you doing? My name is Courtney-Jai, welcome back to my channel. You can call me CJ for short, and you can get hold of me on any of my social media right here on the screen. I prefer Twitter or Instagram, especially Instagram. I love having a good chit chat with you guys. There's a lot of people I'm talking to right now, and all you guys are pretty awesome, I must say. Also, I have recently opened a Patreon account. If you guys want to support the channel, you know, I'll put it in the description below. Do what you like. If you want it, you can. If you don't, you know, don't worry about it. Anyway, I'm going to be talking about bisexuality today, and more so the label of bisexuality. This is going to be an interesting video, so stick around and I'll see you after the intro. Hello, again, told you I'd see you after the intro. Right, so bisexuality. Let's talk about the label of bisexuality, or let's talk about labels in general when it comes to sexuality. So we all know the basic labels of gay, lesbian, homosexual, bisexual, pansexual, you know, like, we know the labels, okay? And I want to talk about, does your label make you happy? Now, a lot of kids and a lot of people have reached out to me on my Instagram, on my Twitter, and they've all asked the same questions. Does this make me bisexual? And something what I try and get across to them is it's not about does it make you bisexual, but does it make you happy? I think as people, we're very inquisitive, we're very curious, and most of all, we want to be happy, but I feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves to identify who we are that we're starting to not make ourselves happy. Now, I identify as bisexual because I feel like that explains me to a T, but I also believe that people are human. People have things that go on in their lives which change aspects of their life. So I didn't realise I was bisexual until I was 14. Now, from reading the comments, I know some people have realised they're bisexual at the age of 6. Some people have realised they're bisexual at the age of 40. You know, there's stuff in our life that will help us become who we are, and there might be a day where you see someone and you feel a connection with someone which wasn't there before, and that makes you understand who you are. And what I try to get across to these younger people is that although, you know, it's important to know who you are and know where you're going in life, it's also part of the fun of life is not knowing. Just experimenting and experiencing life for what it is. So let's go back to when I was about 12, a good example of this. When I was 12, I was attracted to one thing. Now that I'm a lot older, I'm attracted to multiple things. I'm attracted to a different array of things because a lot of things and experiences in my life have changed the view of who I am and what I like. I guess what I'm trying to say is that although we have these labels don't have to be your boundaries, your walls between who you are as a person and the life you want to live. Just because you're gay doesn't mean that you can't have an experience with a woman. You may have the feelings for a woman and you want to try and experiment. You may still be gay afterwards, but you've had that experience. You know, what I'm trying to say is that there are things, there are aspects in our life what change our views, but we shouldn't hold ourselves off because we believe for something. We should open up our minds to what we can be and what we want to do. Because at the end of the day, life is about being happy and it's about appreciating what we have. And when you're laying on your deathbed, you want to say, wow, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. Or do you want to say, well, I experienced this, I didn't like it, but hey, it's a little bit of wisdom I can give to you. Or I did this, I tried that. You know, nobody wants to be around that person saying, oh, you don't want to do that, you don't want to do that. You want to be around the person who says, well, I did this, I did that, because they always have the most interesting stories and they've lived life to the fullest. And that's the whole point of life, is to live it to the fullest and the happiest that you can possibly be. And if at the end of the day you realise through life and through your experiences that you are full-heartedly bisexual like I do, then that's what makes you happy. But don't feel like a label makes you happy. Feel like the person you are being right now makes you happy. Now, I'm going to say thank you for everyone who has watched this video. If you did like this video, please give me a massive thumbs up because it helps me out a lot. If you want to support me on my Patreon, you can. That's in the description below. If you want to follow me on any of my social media, I'll put it on the screen here again. Hit me up on Instagram. I do love me some Instagram. Instagram is the best. Plus, my hat just fell off. Plus, I get to know you guys a little bit better on there. I get to see your faces, which is cool. I always like to know who I'm talking to, and I've had some great conversations with people over there. But until I meet you there, or until I meet you in the next video, I'm going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.